Like and subscribe right now, or this spider is gonna crawl on your face while you're sleeping. 10 angry sharks that appeared out of nowhere. Sharks are the most fascinating sea predators. They're adaptable, perceptive, fast, and powerful. We can't help but have mixed feelings about them. And we'd be lying if we said we didn't admire and fear these beasts, almost equally. Gavin Naylor is a respected shark expert. He's the director of the Florida Program for Shark Research, which keeps the International Shark Attack file updated. In a recent BBC interview, Naylor said that we are helpless little sausages floating around the water from a shark's point of view. They're faster, stronger, and a lot more perceptive than us in the water. So, although we tend to ask why sharks attack humans, we should ask why their attacks are so rare. The shark is a smart and well-equipped hunter. They have exceptional olfactory and hearing systems, which allows them to detect prey at huge distances. Also, they have a unique electrosensory system that helps them navigate the world's oceans. And, of course, it enables them to detect any creature's movement, so anything under the sea can't escape its powerful senses. Sharks are the perfect hunting machines because they can swim fast and deliver one of the most powerful bites in nature. As an apex predator, the shark is essential for balance in an ecosystem. We're sure there isn't any more dominant predator in any habitat than sharks, but it seems that we're destroying their homes. Experts claim that unprovoked shark attacks on humans are increasing because we've damaged their habitats, and that has forced them to gather at certain hotspots in the world. Well, they don't know that we're destroying their homes, but karma must exist, as sharks are coming out of nowhere to collect unpaid debt. Welcome to Mind Read, and today, we're bringing you 10 shocking shark attacks that came out of the blue. We haven't seen so many sharp teeth so close ever in our lives. Come with us as we start our top picks with Number 10. Shark ramming a boat. Movies depict a monstrous image of sharks, as if they can attack any unprovoked little boat in the middle of the ocean. That's an unfair exaggeration, right? Well, in this specific case, this bull shark went crazy and behaved just like a movie monster. In this video, we can see the beautiful ocean water from above, while fishermen are inside a boat. One of them is operating the drone with a camera, and notice the mighty beast is close to them. Then, the bull shark rushed against the boat, ruthlessly. Fishermen try to distract the shark from the boat with bait, but the beast doesn't lose its focus. It just keeps hitting the ship over and over. According to the scientists, sharks get so focused when they're hunting, they turn on their killing mode and can't stop attacking. Also, just like any other apex predators, sharks are very territorial, so they don't like other predators messing around. This particular shark took this visit a bit too personal, don't you think? Before we move on, I've got a challenge for you that will only take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. Leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And boom, 25 years of amazing luck. Try it! It really works. Number 9. Coming from below. Sharks are sneaky, and they're well equipped for it. In fact, if they're swimming deep enough, they're almost invisible. In the previous video, this wasn't the case, as we saw a drone filming from the air and the shark was going crazy about taking down the fishing boat. It looked more like a beast protecting its turf than a sneaky hunter. In this video, however, we can see how swift and sneaky a shark is when it's in hunting mode. Honestly, we are only able to see the shark when it's already too close to the diver's legs, blends in with the bluish depth until its big mouth is already trying to bite the diver. Fortunately, our diver had quick reflexes and used his spear to defend himself. Still, part of us almost feels sorry for that shark. What a disappointment! Number 8. Shark attacking a paddleboarder. Paddleboarding is an increasingly popular sport. It doesn't look as cool as surfing, but it's certainly easier to find appropriate waters to practice. There are lots of rivers and lakes around the world to paddleboard, so it's difficult to explain why this guy was practicing somewhere off the coast with his GoPro camera attached to the board. In the beginning, the video isn't very promising until we're surprised by a shark flipping around. Well, sharks had YouTube. They'd post this with #fail on it. What a miss. Number 7. Unwise jumping. We've all had those friends with a new GoPro camera that they go insane about. It's terrible what people can do when they get the GoPro fever. If you ever get that fever in Australia, well, it can end very badly. This next video is about one of those cases, although this guy was fortunate. We can see how a nice guy is hanging out with his friends, excited about his new camera. He sets it up and gets ready to jump off a cliff like thousands of people have done it already. We thought it wasn't a very scary jump because the cliff was close to the water. It isn't that tall of a cliff, don't you agree? But things get interesting when the bubbles start to clear, and we are face to face with an enormous shark. You shouldn't jump off any random cliff in Australia, at least not into seawater, like a helpless sausage dropping into a shark's empty plate. We know those are Naylor's words, but it's difficult to describe it more accurately. Number 6. Close up. Guadalupe Island in Mexico is famous for its lively coasts, a rich habitat ruled by great whites. So, if you go there, it's almost sure that you want to watch some sharks. This was the case for a group of tourists that chose the shark cage experience on Guadalupe Island. Most cages are safe. They're very well designed to prevent harm from sharks. In this video, we can observe how Great White gets closer and closer until he tries to get his mouth inside the cage. We haven't seen any more massive gums in our lives, at least not that close. It's shocking when this beast gets his nose inside the cage and tries to bite everyone inside. But hey, everything ended well. Whatever you say, we know we won't be trying this shark cage thing. Would you? Number 5. Let's fish on a kayak. Here is one of those good ideas we just can't understand. For some reason, there are people that love to go fishing on a kayak. Yes, a tiny kayak, which a great white can tip over easily if it wanted to. Can you imagine what would happen if one of those sharks in the previous videos decided to tip your kayak? When we watched the video of the fishing boat, we thought that these guys were lucky. But Mark McCracken doesn't care about luck. He fought a shark in the open on his kayak. And yes, while he was fishing. We're not sure what to say about that. The only thing that we're sure about is that Mr. McCracken is a fearless and skillful man. How could he keep his kayak steady and fight a shark with only his paddle? We think this feat would be the winner for another top 10, like the baddest kayak fisherman or something like that. It's amazing. Number 4. Defeated by a pro. McFanning is very well known inside the surfing circle. Although he's retired, he was the world surfing champion in 2007, 2009, and 2013. Yet, one of the most memorable moments of his life isn't about trophies, but rather survival. In 2015, Fanning was competing at the J-Bay Open Finals in South Africa. He was facing Julian Wilson, who was his rival at the competition. In the video, we can watch Fanning swimming when a splashing reveals a great white shark close to him. According to Fanning, he punched the shark in the nose and swam as fast as he could to get away from it. Still, he declared later that he was lucky, wondering why the shark didn't manage to bite him. The incident received news coverage all over the world. Julian Wilson was acclaimed as a hero because instead of swimming away, he dived in and tried to rescue Fanning. Just in case you wanted to know, the J-Bay Open Finals ended as a tie, and both were declared winners. Number 3. Take 2 for the price of 1. Everybody loves offers, but what if nature offers you 2 great whites instead of 1? In this video, the cameras are ridiculously close to the sharks. They're so close that we can hear some of them biting and growling. We can watch one shark in particular as it bites relentlessly, like it's trying to destroy everything around it. It's something that shark experts have recently identified as an extreme state of concentration. We focus on the crazy shark a lot until somebody changes the camera to look at the beast from another angle. In less than a second, we got pretty shocked. There's another shark that jumps high enough to bite someone on top of the boat, or almost any ship. It was like more than 10 feet high. Incredible, isn't it? Up next, we have today's best pick from MindRead. Number 2. Teenagers survived a shark encounter. One of the most incredible things that we have found about shark encounters is that we've provoked most of the attacks through our carelessness. However, lots of people have become wary about sharks and have asked for more aggressive actions against these creatures. The main reason for this is that sharks don't care about the age of their human victims. Sadly, some very young people have been attacked by sharks, even children. Still, in this video, these young teenagers escaped from a shark encounter. Not only alive, but completely unharmed too. They were incredibly lucky. It's terrifying how close that shark was to those kids. Number 1. Surprise! There are sweet surprises and nasty surprises. In this video, we're going to witness the nastiest kind. A diver is enjoying his experience, observing his surroundings, although the water is a bit murky. It doesn't look like the Caribbean or Australian crystal clear waters. Instead, the surroundings are a bit messy. At some point, the diver looks back and, out of nowhere, comes this huge shark with his mouth wide open. It just gave us the creeps to watch how close it was to biting his head. In fact, we don't have a clue how this guy reacted without having any awareness of that shark. The beast was entirely out of his sight and launched its attack very quickly. But who cares? The guy is alive and well, and we're very happy about it. We hope you enjoyed today's video as much as we did. We'll prefer to swim inside freshwater for a while before we try the beach again. If you dare to swim on a beach anytime soon, we found some tips recommended by shark experts that you might find useful. Number 1, swim in groups when the sunlight is bright. Number 2, avoid the dusk or dawn. Number 3, stay away from schools of fish. They might attract the sharks towards you. Number 4, don't wear jewelry because metal can confuse sharks, and use dark swimsuits whenever possible. And number 5, lastly, don't splash too much. Sharks are drawn towards the noise of an injured animal, and you might trick them into thinking that you are one. Well, that's it. Hope to see you around our channel very soon.